Imagine for a moment a child born with a disability, left to fend for his or her own, with no opportunity to learn how to walk, or given an opportunity to get educated. Hi, my name is Dr. Matul Kapadia. I'm a pediatric physiatrist, a doctor specializing in physical medicine and rehabilitation for patients with various types of disabilities here at the University of California, San Francisco. Most recently, I spent a few months this past summer working with the Swami Vivekananda Youth Movement, or SVYM, in the rural town of Sargur in Karnataka, India, through a US-based non-governmental organization called IPOP, which stands for the International Pediatric Outreach Project. I was truly impressed by the wide array of health and education projects that SVYM was delivering for a population of about 400,000 tribal and rural poor. The tribal population come with their unique challenges, with basic difficulties in health, education, and hygiene. SPYM operates two hospitals, the Vivekananda Memorial Hospital and the Kechinelli Traditional Ayurvedic Medicine Hospital, as well as two public schools that each see more than 400 tribal children. But I was really shocked by the wide spectrum of patients I saw with untreated disability. There was Baby, a 12-year-old that suffered significant burns to her upper chest and her upper arms and was now losing her ability to use her hands. There was Gopal, a 25-year-old farmer who suffered a fall while working and had now suffered a spinal cord injury and had essentially become bedridden and non-functional. In the Western world, the idea that we can recover from a disease or injury is an inbred part of our culture. But in places like Sargur, too often, an injury or disease results in an abrupt ending to a person's productive life, keeping children from the playground and adults from returning to work. Too often, these individuals become defined by their condition, forced to cope with their disability in a world without the opportunity for physical therapy or the opportunity to get a wheelchair or a prosthetic leg to get back to work or get back to school. IPOP has a tremendous track record of successful community-based rehabilitation projects. In 2009, IPOP sent two physical therapists, Laura Kaiser and Lauren Hollander, to the city of Goma in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Over a period of about 2 years, Laura and Lauren trained local therapists in the identification, management, and follow-up of all individuals with disability, and also built the facilities for them to continue that use since they have returned back to the United States. In 2013, we hope to replicate this work at the SVYM site in Karnataka. We will be building two rehabilitation gyms in each of the two hospitals and go through the extensive curriculum of training local therapists. We will also be building a core team of community workers to serve as a liaison between the medical providers and the community and government resources, including the procurement of equipment such as wheelchairs, prosthetic legs, or assistive devices to help walk. Disability is a part of the human condition. Most of us will be temporarily or permanently disabled at some point in our lives, but that does not mean that we shouldn't be given the opportunity to learn how to walk again, to use our hands, to get educated, to go back to work and be meaningful parts of our community. I thank you for taking the time and interest to learn more about our project in India. Whether you can donate just a few dollars or a few thousand, I thank you for your generosity. Please take some time to review the various levels of participation and choose a small token of our appreciation. Thank you.